Hello and welcome to my channel, On the Hook Crochet, where we talk about wearable crochet style. And today let's find out what's on the hook. I hope you're having a wonderful day or evening or wherever you are in the world. I have lots of people who are not from America. And thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I appreciate you very, very much. This is a channel about crochet and about wearables in crochet primarily. Sometimes I talk about afghans, which is right there, talk about those, and also a striped afghan that I will be releasing a video about in just a few days. I received another kit, and so my collaboration with Annie's is moving right along. So this will be my second kit of the striped afghan Annie's Kit Club's kit, and so that will be coming out pretty soon, so be watching for that. Be sure that you're subscribed to my channel because you will get a notification about that, as well as these regular videos where we talk about crochet, and we also talk about diamond painting, just a little bit of that, but that is my other craft. And sometimes I will do diamond painting so that I can give my hands a rest from crochet. I've been crocheting a lot lately. Next week I have a brand new sweater pattern. This would be more for fall and winter, and easy to find yarn. You can find it anywhere, so be sure to stay tuned for that. I'll be wearing that next week, and it'll be a different kind of sweater pattern, so I hope you tune in for that. So be sure you're subscribed and you hit that notification bell so you will receive all of my videos. Also, be sure to like this video. If you like it, or if you think you're going to like it, go ahead and click the like button. It helps YouTube know that y'all liked my video, and they'll send it out to more people so more people can understand how wonderful crochet is. So let's get started. Later in the video, I will be giving you a shop update. There are several things that are in my shop, and I want you to know about those. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Now, first of all, you'll notice that this is a new pattern. This is the Purple Lace Cardi. It was on the thumbnail that you clicked on to watch my video, but it's the Purple Lace Cardi, and easy to make and beautiful to wear. And any size 4 yarn will do this beautifully because we're using large openings between stitches, and so it's going to be drapey enough. This was not made with a fancy yarn at all, and I have several yarns I could make it from, but I grabbed this because I really love Heartland yarn, and this is by Lion Brand, not sponsored at all, but this is Lion Brand Heartland yarn in a beautiful purple color, and it's just plain old purple. That's what I call it. But the colorway is called Hot Springs, and that again is Heartland yarn. I bought this at Joann's. I bought it right off the rack and put it in my cart, and it was on sale when I bought it, so I was really excited to get this, and I think I bought 4 skeins of it. Well, I can tell you that right now. I have it right here. So I used 550 yards to make this Purple Lace Cardi. I'm going to stand up and show this to you how it looks in full view. This is the Purple Lace Cardi. I am not wearing it with the belt on the outside, and that is one of the pictures in the pattern that I used. And on Crystal, I also put the belt on the outside, and I could do that as well, but I like a little bit more of an informal look, so I have the belt on underneath the Cardi, and I'm wearing the Cardi over just a white button-up shirt with a collar. You can wear it with a white turtleneck or any other turtleneck you want, but this is made with bell sleeves. They're short bell sleeves. They come down to the elbow, and they're nice and wide, so you don't have to worry about them being hard to wear. It's very, very easy to wear, and the Cardi is very drapey because it's made with V stitches. Also around the edge is the ruffle, and I will show you that here in just a second. This is the back view. I made it mid-hip, which is really my perfect length for sweaters. I really like that. I'm wearing it with some black dress pants and some ballerina flats, but ballet flats I think they call them, but you can wear it with heels, you can wear it with a skirt. I plan to wear it on Sunday to church with a skirt, and it'll be beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can wear it with this blouse, or I can wear it with a white turtleneck or a gray turtleneck or a black turtleneck. So it's very versatile, and it gives you that third layer so that you can, not third layer, but that over layer so that you can cover up what you ever have underneath. If your skirt is not as beautiful with your shirt tucked in as it is with a little top over it, you can wear this. This is very lightweight. It's not warm per se, but it's a nice little layering item that you can have in your wardrobe and put on over a shirt and pants or a shirt and a skirt, and it gives it that finished look. Now let me come up and I will show you the ruffles around the edge. I'm standing very close to my camera so you can see the ruffled edge, and it's not even, it's not just like one thing after another. It is actually kind of artistic, I call it. This is up to you. A lot of this is crochet intuition that you can use to place your ruffle around the edge. But it's not hard to do. If you can crochet, you can do this. It's not difficult at all. And there is no sewing on this sweater. There's no sewing at all. I even connected the front to the back with single crochet. It's very, very easy to make. There's no sewing at all, and you make it all in one piece. It's made all in one piece. Well, I shouldn't say that. You do add sleeves to it, and you don't have to. The sleeves come to right about there, and then, oh wait, they came to right about here on me, right there. See where my finger is? Right there. And then I added this for the sleeve, and then the ruffle on the bottom of that. So made it really easy to make, not difficult at all. And again, you make the back and the front together, so you don't have to sew the shoulders. All you do is single crochet the sides together, and you're good to go. Here, let me show you that. See that row right there inside? Now you do have to make sure you wear it right side out, but it is done with single crochet. Very easy to put together, simple as pie. And if you can crochet, you can do this. So I consider this an easy pattern. Some of my patterns are not as easy as others. The one coming out next week is really for more of an advanced beginner, and that will be for a winter sweater, and it'll be something interesting, not just a plain old sweater. So be sure you tuned in for that, but that will be for an advanced beginner or an adventurous beginner. Someone who can read directions and do what it says in the directions. All of my patterns are like that. Really, I try to explain them in several different ways so you'll know what I mean when I say skip this stitch or add this stitch or whatever it is I'm trying to tell you to do. But this is a very easy pattern. It's written out in just regular English. It's not cryptic. There's no wondering, what does she mean by that? What is that? I write out sentences and I give you tips all the way through so that you'll know what to do. And it's very, very simple to make, and it will fit you. It'll fit anybody. All you do is take your measurements and you're on your way. You don't have to count stitches if you don't want to. And I think we're starting out with a number of stitches that are closest to your measurement, but then multiplied by a certain number. So once you read the directions, you'll understand. I give you little spaces to put your stitch counts in there. So you start out with a stitch count, but you don't have to continue worrying about how many stitches you have, because we're not increasing or decreasing in this particular sweater. So that's a little bit about the sweater. I hope you will go out and take a look at it. I've got some other pictures out there, and you can see a little bit more about how it looks. But you can see me on the video, and you can see how it looks here. So I love the purple, but you could certainly make it in red or black or green or blue or a multicolor, any color you want, and it'd be very versatile in your wardrobe. So that is the purple lace Cardi. I had to look at the name again. The purple lace Cardi. This is out on my Etsy shop, and you can shop for it there. If you're in the community, you will have an email which will give you an offer code that's special for you, and you can use that to purchase the pattern if you're interested. So that will be coming out here this afternoon. It should be out by the time this video is produced and published. I hope that's the case, and I hope I'll have it out there by then. So be looking for the purple lace Cardi. On every video, I do a giveaway. I have several giveaways at every video, 3 or 4, sometimes more. And I'm going to be starting giving away even more yarn, so be sure you're tuned in for that, because you might get lucky. You never know. But I am giving away things at the end of every video. Gifts and yarn and things like that. Patterns, I'm giving away some of those things as well. And I wanted to tell you that Carrie Benson, who won the Big Twist yarn from Joann's, and part of a sweater that I had started. It was a frog and finish. And here's a picture of her sweater that she finished by using the Easiest Tee pattern that I sent her as well. And that came with the gift, and she made the Easiest Tee with it, and I had started and she finished it. So this is what it looks like. It's quite beautiful. She did a very nice job of that. Carrie, wonderful work you did. And I'm glad a Frog and Finish made it to the finish line, and she didn't rip it out. She used the sweater that I had sent her. So thanks again, Carrie, for sending those 2 photographs. Actually, I took a close-up of your sweater so people could see how it was finished, because the edging around the neck and the sleeves was different from the bottom. The bottom, I think she used a single crochet finish, and then around the sleeves and the neckline she used the reverse single crochet. So Carrie, nice job. Now, in keeping with craft number 2, here is an update on my newest diamond painting, Romeo and Juliet. It's just very quick, so take a look. One quick look at my Romeo and Juliet diamond painting, and this is how far I have gotten this week. Now, I usually have this part rolled up, and it's rolled up under the bottom there, but I have it pulled out so you can see it. And here I am working across the bottom of the painting, and I have here some of the landscape plants right there. So they've come into view right in here. And also the bottom of Juliet's robe or gown or whatever that is. It's really pretty. It's turning out to be nice. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up here. We'll take a look at this. There's a lot of confetti in here. All those are all different colors. All through here, same thing, but it is turning out so beautifully. And I'll put a picture of the final, the painting right here next to it so you can see where I am. But right now, I'm now working up here at the top. I'm about halfway up the painting. Their faces are still on the other side of my easel here, but I am working on this row right here. So hopefully I can finish that maybe this week. Before the next video, I might be on the next line. But just wanted to give you a quick look at where I am right now on my Romeo and Juliet diamond painting. Please know that when I mention something on my channel, a pattern especially, but other things as well, yarn, where to find yarn, all that, all those links are down in the description box. I don't make any money on that. I'm not sponsored by anybody that I mention here on this video except for Annie's, and that will only be, well, I do sometimes put the link for the Annie's Afghan down in the description box, and that is a sponsored link, but it's only just to let Annie's know where you came from. If you heard me on a video and you wanted to try the striped Afghan or the Moroccan tiles Afghan, you can go to Annie's Kit Clubs and you can crochet along with me. I have some people that are actually doing that. So thank you for joining me. It's not a formal thing, but you know, it's kind of fun to follow each other and see what the 3 stripes look like every kit that comes. So be sure to check it out. But every link down there is what I try to mention on my video. I'll try to put the link down in the description box so that you'll know where to go if you're interested in a pattern or a project bag or something like that. Oh, speaking of project bags, I received a small shipment. It's not everything that I ordered, but I am putting these out there. They're colors that you've already seen, but they're very beautiful colors. I'll just do the shop update right now before we do our giveaways. So these are the project bags that I have out in my shop right now. So you can go out and find them. If you've missed them the first time, then you can go back and get them this time. These are 3 different colors. This is Carolina Blue. It's very beautiful. This is embroidered with my logo on the front. Very nice. It has very strong straps that hold it. These are made by Port Authority, and they're very, very strong bags. Inside, you find a huge bag. It's really, really big. Holds a lot. It even holds my Afghan when I'm working on it. And then on the inside are two pockets. I've got them upside down here, but there are 2 pockets here on the inside of the bag. And there's a pocket on the side of the bag that will hold your phone or a large bottle of water, so you can use it for storage as well for that if you're working on a project. So this is the Carolina Blue color, and one of my favorites, and I've sold these so quickly in the past. I bought some more, but they only sent me a few. So if you're interested, you can go out on my Etsy shop and take a look. I'll put the links in the description of this particular video. I'm also stocking the lilac project bag as well. This is also without a zipper. The blue does not have a zipper, but it does have the extra pockets inside. This one has pockets inside, and it's also unzippered. It has a pocket on the very outside, just like the blue one. This is the lilac color. Very beautiful. I love that color. And then this is a popular color from long ago. This is the pink, pretty pink. and it is quite gorgeous with the embroidered logo. I really like that. You can even see where they put their embroidery hoop on there. They're very, very careful about getting this perfectly in the center. To the top is perfect, just how I wanted it. So this is also an unzippered bag. It has a pocket on the outside and 2 on the inside. So it's just like the other 2, only it's a different color. So I have Pretty Pink, Lilac, and Carolina Blue are now available on my Etsy shop. For those of you who click first, we'll get them first. And that's all I have for right now, but I'm expecting more to come in. So be sure to stay with me and check back so you'll know what colors I'm offering at that time. Now, if you already are a member of the community, you will know, and you've probably received an email in your inbox which announced that I was offering some handmade sweaters. Some of my prototypes, which are back here on my racks, you see them back there. It's full completely of 2 racks there and 2 racks over here on this side, one on each of the bottoms of the racks. In my closet, they're everywhere. So I am selling my prototypes. I have 6 on my Etsy shop right now that I'm selling, and you can take a look out there if you want to. I'm going to show you each one just very quickly so you'll know which ones are which. So I'll get right to that right now. The first handmade sweater I have is the pink slouchy. This was made with Mary Maxim spring ombre yarn. And it's a loose fit, sort of like the one I have on. It's a slouchy cardi. It probably goes right about a little bit above the elbow. If you know your measurements, you can go to the listing and see if this would fit you. It's a medium to large. It's quite roomy, and I really like it, but this is one of the prototypes I have for the slouchy cardi. You can also go on my Etsy shop, and I have a listing for this. It's under handmade sweaters, and you can check that in the sections, like there'll be cardigans, vests, skirts, and you can look under handmade sweaters, and all of these will be in that section, so you can take a look at them there. But this is the slouchy cardi, and I think I've labeled it the pink slouchy cardi, so you'll know which one is which, because I also have another one. This is the Golden Cross. Y'all really loved this in the past. This is the Golden Cross sweater, and I am selling this on my Etsy shop. And this was made with cream cotton from Michaels. Very, 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 very soft, as the slouchy cardi is as well. These are all soft sweaters. This is a short sleeve sweater, and on my listing, this is called the Golden Cross sweater, of course, on my listing. And on each listing, you'll find measurements from the shoulder to the end of the sleeve. You'll find the width around the bust, the width around the hip. You'll find the length from the shoulder to the bottom of the article, whatever it is. You'll find all the measurements there so that you can tell what you're buying. You don't want to buy a sweater that's not going to fit you, but if you have a daughter or a cousin or a sister or a mother that might be my size, you can buy it for them for Christmas, say, for example. But anyway, let me get the other 4, and I will show those to you very quickly. This is the date night tee that I am selling. It's a beautiful, beautiful yarn. It's a sparkly yarn, and it is the Lion Brand yarn called Date Night Yarn, and it's a size 2, I believe. It might be a DK, but it's very, very small. And this has a lot of detail on it. The sleeves are very pretty. They're done with 4 or 5 rows there of a different stitch from the body. The body is pretty good size. It's a medium, a little bit bigger than a medium, but these are all about, the size on me, and you can tell if you can fit into these by looking at the measurements on the listing. So there is the date night tee. That is another handmade sweater I have out on my Etsy shop. That is not a pattern, it's a sweater. I have to make sure that y'all understand that it's a handmade sweater, and I'm selling the actual sweater, not the pattern. Well, I am selling the pattern if you want the pattern. All right, and I'll tell you more about what comes with your purchase if you give me one more minute. Let me tell you about this one. This is a Cecilia sweater. This is on sale, and it is made with cotton yarn. Very, very nice yarn from Premier. Afternoon Cotton is the name of it, and I used several colors. They're very beautiful colors, and it's a very soft sweater. And I'm selling this one. This one is quite large. I made this with a lot of ease, so if you're a larger person, you might be able to wear this. I'm going to hold it up to me. See, it has a lot of ease in it. Probably about 16 inches, I would guess. quite a bit of ease. It has a kind of a scoop neck, so it's very, very cool to wear. So that is the Cecilia sweater, and that is on my Etsy shop. The 5th sweater I'm selling is the Sunlit Tee. This is made with Sheppy's yarn in the Stonewash Yellow Harvest colorway, I believe it is. I'll put the name of it right here on the screen. I've forgotten right off the bat what it is. This is the front of the sweater. I'm showing you the back. The front is a V-neck. It's a pretty high neck. It's not real low or anything. The back is just a regular across the shoulder neckline. Across the shoulder neckline. Very pretty, and it's so soft. Very, very soft. It's called the Sunlit Tee, and that is on my Etsy shop as well. Now, the last sweater is the Slouchy Cardi, one of my favorites. It's made with Kobu yarn from Lion Brand. Very, very casual overpiece. You know, it's got big armholes in it. I've done the measurements on it. It's quite large. And if you're a larger person, you might be able to wear this one. This is very, very soft and pretty. And let me pull it down here on the hanger like it would fit on you. It's got the special little stitches up here in the back that bring it up onto your neckline. It has a seam down the middle of the back, and it's seamed on the sides as well. And that is the Slouchy Cardi, and it's not a color. It just says Slouchy Cardi on my Etsy shop. All of them will come with the pattern that I use to make them. So if you want to make another one, or if you just want the pattern will come with the sweater. Also included will be a packet of soak, which is the soak you use for gentle washes, wool, cotton, things like that. If I make something, I always use soak to block it, and also to wash it after I've worn it a few times. I will put it in some soak, and the directions are there on the listing. I'll tell you how to do that. But it comes with this and the pattern as well. I also have a tag on the side with On the Hook Crochet. It'll come with a tag on the side that shows that I made this sweater on the Hook Crochet, and come in my signature pink, and that will be attached to the edge of the garment wherever it looks appropriate. I'll attach it there. So that is what will come with your sweater. So if you're interested, it's under Handmade Sweaters on my Etsy shop, and I'll put a link to each one of those down in the description box. If you don't want to go looking for it, you can go directly to it. And if you want to see the others, you can click Handmade Sweaters in the section area, and it will take you right to the 6 listings that I have for sweaters that I'm starting to sell. Now I'm going to put some more out there in the next couple of weeks. There'll be more sweaters going out onto that, and maybe some cowls and scarves, things like that, that I just really need for someone to take off my hands. And I want to make sure that they go to someone who watches my channel or understands a handmade sweater and what it entails to make one, and the costs of the yarn and all that. Now I'll send those out. If you buy one, I'll send one out free shipping. You don't have to pay for the shipping. It's just what it is what it is on the listing. So if that helps you, that's good. But I just wanted you to know that they'll be out free shipping for these sweaters. I will tell you also that the project bags, these project bags are free shipping as well. So the price is the price, and you might have to pay some tax if you're in a taxable area, but the project bags are also free shipping. Now let's talk about giveaways. I'm so excited. I have had several exciting weeks receiving things from people in boxes. Like Grandma Kim, she sent me a huge amount of yarn, and some of it's I'm starting to go through it and decide which ones I'm going to give away. And they're all very beautiful yarn. It's not just any yarn. Most of them are Premier, and there's some Lion Brand in there. There's some beautiful yarns in there. So I'm going to give away some of those. But meanwhile, I was in my craft room, and I found some things that I wanted to give away. And one is this James Brett marble chunky yarn. This is so, so beautiful. Oh, I made something out of the other colorway. There's another colorway that was gray and black, and I made something out of that, and for the life of me I can't remember what it was. But I remember I bought this and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give that away to someone because there's quite a few yards on here and it'll be fun to make something out of it. So I'm going to give that away. That's one of our gifts today. I'm also giving away 2 skeins of cotton batik. It's 180 yards on each skein. Very, very beautiful. And I think this is a size 4. Yes, it's a size 4 yarn. So this is Premier Cotton Batik. Premier yarns are very, very nice yarns. They are right up there with Lion Brand. They're both about the same quality. Very, very wonderful yarns. I've never been disappointed. So this is our gift that we're giving away today. They're a different order. I think the slipper kit is first, and that's this right here. These are the winter slippers that you can make. This is a Mary Maxim kit. Let me get it over there. There we go. It's a Mary Maxim kit. It's called low cuff slippers. Low cuff slippers, and that's what they are, low cuffs right there. They don't come way up your leg, but they're cute as they can be. And these are the yarns that are used. There's a brown and red. And this is Titan yarn by Mary Maxim. Very nice. I have actually used this before. There it is, Titan yarn. And it's a bulky weight, so that'll be a fast crochet. So that will be one of our gifts as well. And last but not least, this is the Knit Crate yarn that a lot of y'all wanted. I don't blame you a bit. This is Knit Crate clay pot wisp yarn. And look how beautiful that is. It is absolutely gorgeous. And the colorway is clay pot. So this is 100% merino wool, DK weight, and they're 236 yards on the ball. And there are 2 balls of that. I have another ball here as well. And a little piece of something I started. You can frog that out or you can keep going with it. It was probably a sweater. You can keep going with that and let it be a frogger finish, or you can rip that out and make something of your very, very own. So those are the 4 gifts, and let's go turn the camera to the computer and find out who wins these 4 gifts today. Here we are at the computer, and I have already loaded in video from last week and also the filtered name. Let me go up here and I'll show you. I use the word slipper. And there is the word slipper. So we are looking for the winner of the slipper kit from Mary Maxim. So let's see if we can get a winner here. This is for the kit for the slippers. And the winner is, ooh, that's a lot of people there. Karen Smith. Karen, you have won the slipper kit. So congratulations, Karen. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, let's go back up here. And we're going to change the keyword, and the keyword here is cotton. Whoops, let me get this right. C-O-T-T-O-N. The word is cotton, and we're going to slip down here, and well, we need to get the YouTube comments. Excuse me. This is the comments with the word cotton, and this is for the batik cotton that was so beautifully given to me by little Grandma Kim. So here we go. This is for the batik cotton. I think it's Premier, actually. So here we go, and this is the winner. Ooh, this is going a long time. The winner is Kelly Coleman. Kelly Coleman. There's a word right there. I'm putting my cursor around it. See, she's got the word cotton. So Kelly Coleman, you are the winner of the batik cotton. Congratulations. So let's roll back up here. We're going to change the keyword to those of you who use the word marble, and that is for the James Brett marble yarn that we just talked about. It's so beautiful. I really love that. And let's get the YouTube comments with that word in the comment section and find out who wins the James Brett marble cotton yarn. And that would be, here we go, everybody's going by here. So that would be Loretta Vogel. Loretta Vogel, you are the winner of the marble yarn by James Brett. So congratulations to Loretta. Let me go back up here and change this word for the last gift we're giving away. Is the keyword is wisp, and that's for the Knit Crate yarn, the luxury yarn that I'm parting with in the color clay pot. It's in the color clay pot. So we have 120 people that were interested in that. So let's find out who wins the wisp knit crate yarn. Beautiful, beautiful yarn. I really like it. Two hanks of that already rolled up. Mrs. Debbie L.W. Mrs. Debbie L.W. You have won the knit crate yarn. So congratulations to all our winners. Please send me your address via email. The email is in the description box on my YouTube channel. So drop down there and send me your address and tell me what you've won and put winner in the subject line so I can find you. So congratulations to all 4 winners today. Congratulations to our winners. Please send me your address and I will get those out to you right away. Now for next week, I have, this is a Scarfy week giveaway. If you like Scarfy, you will love these giveaways. This is the first one. I bought 2 skeins of this and made something out of the first skein, but this is Scarfy yarn, and this is the size 4 yarn. This is not the bulky Scarfy. This is Scarfy Light, as you can read it right there, Scarfy Light. The word to put in your comment is light, L-I-T-E. Be sure to spell it like that, L-I-T-E, and that will get you in the running for this. This is so, so beautiful. The colorway is called tartan. I don't know why it is that. I always thought tartan colors were red and kind of red and green, but not here. This is pink, blue, yellow, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now I started a scarf and I was using someone else's pattern, and I'll put that in with it and I'll tell you what hook I use and everything. It'll tell you how to do this. Fiberflux. That was a Fiberflux pattern and it was free. So I've started the scarf already and that's what it looks like. It is really, really beautiful. You can rip this out. This is a Frogger finish, or you can continue on with the pattern that I have in the bag. So that is our first gift. The keyword is light, L-I-T-E. Sorry about the noise. That's L-I-T-E for Scarfy Light, and that's our gift 1 for next week. As you know, last week I rolled out the Outlander cape, and so many of you loved it and purchased it. Thank you so much. You are helping me when you go on my Etsy shop and you buy my patterns. Thank you so, so very much. I hope you're enjoying making the capes. I've had several people already write to me and say that they've made 2 or 3, which I did. I made 4 of them in about a week and a half. So they're not hard to make, and they make beautiful gifts for the girls in your family. They'll, for your daughters, if they're even young teenagers. They're so beautiful, and you can just give them away with a scarf pin. You can do that, or you can put the buttonholes in and put the buttons on, make it easy for them. So, so very nice. And so thank you for going to my Etsy shop and buying that pattern. That was just awesome. So I bought a lot of Scarfy to make those capes, and it took 1 Scarfy ball to make each cape. I think I used a little more for one of them because I made it a little bit longer, but if you make it to the specs that are in the pattern, you can get 1 out of 1 ball of Scarfy. So I'm giving away these one at a time. This is the Scarfy in the colorway cream and black, and this is what it looks like. I don't want to take it out of the plastic, but that's what it looks like. Let me move this over. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And if you go to my Etsy shop and look at the listing, there's a picture of the one in black and cream, so it's really beautiful. But this is a ball of Scarfy that this will go to winner number 2 next week, so be sure to use the word black, B-L-A-C-K, and that will get you in the running for this. Now you can sign up for all 4 of the gifts. Don't worry about that. Or if you're not interested in the black, just sign up for other colors. And speaking of which, here's another one. This is the denim and blue, and I think my favorite of all of the Scarfies. This is denim and navy, denim and navy. And I've not used any of it. It looks a little bit loose there, but I haven't used it. I haven't pulled out anything from the center ball yet. But this has 312 yards of bulky 5 on it, and that's enough to make a cape in the dimensions I gave you. And you can order this on Lion Brand. They do still have this color, denim and navy. So if you're interested in buying a second Scarfy ball of either one, or you might find them at Joann's. Sometimes you can find pretty colors in Scarfy there. But again, this is the denim and navy, and the keyword there is navy, N-A-V-Y. Be sure to put N-A-V-Y in your comment, and you'll be in the running for that Scarfy ball. And then I'm also going through some of my luxury yarns, And I found these two. This is absolutely beautiful, but I probably won't be using this year, and I'm not going to let it sit another year. This is Audine Wools, and it's from Knit Crate. This is the tag. It is, let me get this straightened out. This is a DK yarn, and the colorway is Ladybug, and it's this color right here. Isn't that beautiful? It's a hand-dyed yarn. I believe it's hand-dyed. It's 85% merino wool, 15% cashmere, and they're 302 yards on the ball, and there are 2 full balls here that have never been used. Here's the other one. So you have 2 balls of Ladybug. It's merino and cashmere. Quite beautiful. The key word for this is Ladybug, Ladybug. Ladybug. Be sure to write the whole thing in one. Don't put a space in the middle. Ladybug, and you'll be in the running for this beautiful Knit Crate yarn. Quite gorgeous. Did I say how many yards? Yes. No. 302 yards on each, so you have 604 yards of DK Ladybug Knit Crate. So beautiful, beautiful. I know why I'm giving away, because I won't be using it, but it's sometimes hard to give away really nice luxury yarns. But I want y'all to have them, so I'm giving those away next week. So be sure to use the word in your comment if you're interested in one or all of these gifts. You can use all the words if you want to. So there you go. One more thing I wanted to talk about very quickly, and it has to do with the gifts. These gifts are for the USA. They're not international. If you win and you're an international viewer subscriber, you can win a pattern from me. Just tell me which pattern you want, and I'll email it to you. And that way it'll make it nice and clean, and you will actually receive the gift. Those of you who are international and want me to send your gifts, I have tried to do that, and they have come right back to me. So I don't know what the problem is. One of them was that the address was undeliverable as it was stated in the email that was sent to me. I sent those out, and they came back to me. And Joyce, if you're watching, that was you. So I'm sorry that happened, but I won't be able to send any more international packages out. It costs a fortune, way more than the gift is worth. And so I can send you a pattern or 2 if you really want 2. I'll send you 2 patterns, which will cover the cost of what the gift probably would have been. And that way you can participate and go ahead and do your comments and words in the comments. But if you win one, I'll send you patterns. I won't send you the gift if you're international. So just know that. And that has been in my description below the video every single week in my giveaways section. It says no international, but I try to do that, and when I do, it just bounces back to me. Or it costs $40 or $50 to send out 2 balls of yarn. I mean, to me, that's too much. So I'm not going to do that anymore. There are no exceptions. I can't do that. So if you want to participate, I want you to. But if you win and you're international, I will email patterns, and that way you can get what I give you, and it'll be a nice gift. And you can pick any pattern you want from my Etsy shop. I have 105 patterns out there, so you should be able to find something that you'd like to make, even if it's a gift, a Christmas ornament. I have washcloths, dishcloths. I have towels. I have sweaters, cardigans, vests, all those things in my Etsy shop. So you can pick a pattern or 2, and I will send those to you. So there you go. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please be watching my Etsy shop for the project bags. Those will be out there. By the time this is published, those bags will be out on my Etsy shop, so you can take a look at them there. And also, this pattern should be out today. Hopefully, it'll be out by the time this video is published. So I hope you like it. It's an easy pattern. You can make it with any size 4 yarn. Any size 4 yarn will look really pretty with this, and it'll be a quick make too. It didn't take long at all for me to even make the prototype. So the most time was spent on the ruffle, and it adds a lot to the cardigan, but you don't have to use the ruffle. You don't even have to put the sleeves in it. You can leave it this long and just put an edging on it, a single crochet or a half double or a double, or however you want to do it. You can do that as well. So the sleeves and the ruffles are optional, but I do love the way it turned out. It's so special and really nice to wear, easy to size to yourself or someone else. So think about Christmas. Christmas is coming up. So I hope you have a wonderful week and weekend coming up. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day today that you're watching this video. So join me next time, and we'll find out what's on the hook.